Well, hello there, YouTube. No, I'm not broke down or anything. Just on the side of the road. Ooh, sat here long enough the fans came on. Pulled off on the side of the road here to pair my remote to the Hero 4 Silver. I put the update and all that stuff on it with my phone today, and in my haste I forgot to pair the remote. So I don't like flying blind, although last Thursday I come through here, the thing died before I got across the, well, just as I was coming across the bridge, and I didn't realize for however many minutes later that the light wasn't flashing. It's my famous never look at the dash thing that just gets me in trouble. But it's been beautiful the whole way home. Well, mostly beautiful. Little clouds would just kind of subdue the sun a little bit, but it's been blue skies for the most part all the way home. And as I'm getting closer north, I'm like, oh, come on. Don't. Oh, look at that. The sun's going behind the mountain already. I had no sunset anyway. Dadgummit, no way. Oh, look at that. No way, I'm that close to perfectly catching this thing, and I miss it. I would have caught it perfectly, just as the old engines are coming around the corner there. Woo! I got the old ground just a womp, womp, womp. God, that's crazy how much it shakes the ground. Gotta love trains. There's people in this house probably going, there's that crazy, that's got to be the same guy that always stops at the railroad tracks. Oh, look at that. She's starting to get purty back here. I wish the clouds weren't here. There's kind of patchy stuff in there. Maybe the sun's not all the way down. It sure looked like it was behind that mountain to me. Maybe it was just a trick with the clouds or something. But it looks like it was glowing from the other side of the mountain. Well, you know, there we are, I think. Yeah, she's just barely above the mountain. It's so sad. My ride homes are coming to an end, and that last month. If I have nice weather, the sun won't set this late until like April. When the time's got to change first too. And it's got to switch back to daylight savings time. We're about to switch out of it. Yeah, look at that. The sun hitting the top of them trees. Whee! It's beautiful back here. You guys are probably going, how do you go to the same route damn near every day and still enjoy it? I just absolutely enjoy it. Because during the wintertime, I'll never even come back here. Every once in a while, in the old cage, I'll roll Kelly back here just for the giggles. Can't believe that, was that last year or year? I think it was last year. Drive by there and go, oh, look at that. Somebody cut a dirt road up the side of that hill. And now here we are. There's a house up there and somebody's living there. Love the leaves. So beautiful. Like I got just like the right RPM. It's making that. You guys hear that? These 1330s, you know, they're fantastic, but they make some of the craziest sounds. And especially people switching for the twin over these things. I get these whirring sounds. Just ride it. Well, it sounds weird. Just ride it. It'll make it now. It'll make it 10,000 from now. It'll make it 30,000 from now. It's just the way it is. Got ourselves a little pick-em-up truck cruising through here today. Good Lord, that was an old Chevy Love. Those were little Mitsubishis, weren't they? Oh, look at the leaves on the ground. Is that beautiful or what? Let's see if I can get some bugs on the lens here. I'm losing all my beautiful light though. Yeah, she's right at the edge of the mountain there. I bet you I won't get out the other side of this thing before it goes dark. Or we lose the sun anyway. It ain't gonna go dark. Oh man, I see bugs like rushing at me. Here you're riding behind a windshield that'll protect your GoPro lens. So here's a good idea. Stand up, get a bug on it, and ruin the rest of your vlog. You know, a cop may actually not think it's safe for you, but it's legal to stand up on a motorcycle in Washington. Did I get a bug right there? And I don't have my mirror with me. No need for a mirror back here today. Let's just get behind the shield. You're behind the shield. I'm looking over it. I get to see it. I just wanted you to see it without looking through the shield. Man, you get this thing right around that 4 or 5 grand, grab a handful. She's like, hello there. This is the Torquey Motor speaking. Would you like to play a game? Oh, I think we just lost our sun. Oh, the clouds are going to take it out before the mountain does. Son of a gun. That's not looking overly happy right above me there, is it? So, you know, looking through some of the vlogs I still got to catch up on. Some of those things I'm like complaining that it's like 80-something degrees out. I'm like, what is that? That being said, I had to look for myself. Some guys at work go, oh yeah, it's gonna be 80 this week. Oh, look, and it's like 76 or whatever down in Vancouver. But like I say, that don't mean nothing. Whenever they talk about heat, you know, anything above like 60 degrees, it's usually hotter than what they say it is. Should we take a peek at the old creek? Or the Cowlitz, actually. The creek leading into the Cowlitz. There, every passing day, that thing, where that riverbed of rock, where the water kind of rolls over and then spins out, that thing gets a little deeper. Look at it. It almost looks like beach sand down in there. I don't have a polarizer on, so you're not going to see through the reflection, so I apologize for that. The mornings and evenings are getting dark enough that, because a polarizer is like a neutral density 1 filter as far as reduction of light. So if you ever notice, you very seldom see, like you see, whoa, he's not looking. Oh, Jesus. He was not looking at all. But anyway, you hardly, I don't think I've ever seen an ND1 filter. I always see ND2 and up. I think the highest I've seen is ND4. But man, that's some crazy stuff. But I'm sure there's those lenses. I just say I never see them. If you need it, if a neutral density 2 is too much, just put a polarizer on. Polarizer is about the equivalent of an ND1. In fact, some people refer to it as an ND1. I go, oh yeah, well it's polarized. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. But the light reduction. Let's not get into a camera thing here. Let's discuss one of the very few rides you're gonna see from me here. My only rides, and I shouldn't be. That's a damn. It is. Goddamn stator out there. What the hell? Never have I seen a stator down here. He's probably just down here looking at the water or something. It's probably a fisherman. I hope I didn't get any bugs on there. Sorry about swiping my hand across there every once in a while. Oh, there's like a wet, musty smell passing through right there. Didn't mean to correct mid-turn there, but I kind of set myself up to turn in quicker than I needed to. So I do a little mid-turn correction there. There's the old wet pine needles. Ooh, that was dangerous. I'm thinking of the needles and realized I couldn't see all the way around that corner. That's stupid. You get all these little hints of different smells. It's amazing, the smells in the Northwest. Never been anywhere that there's so many varying smells. You smell different trees, different plants, and then depending on humidity in the air, the smell will change. And oh geez, when it rains, it changes smells. It seems like when it rains, the fir trees, you get a very distinct fir tree smell. And oh man, you get anywhere near a cedar tree and it is intense. Just a fantastic smell. So that was enough lighting stuff, and I've been talking for 12 minutes, so that's past that 8 to 10 minute mark that the other Hero 4s would just get. How's this thing feel here? I'm feeling quite a bit. Well, I don't know. I want to say my black pushes more heat through this case than this is. So this one may very well be safe. 1,270,000 units newer than the first 4 that I purchased. Crazy, huh? You know, it's funny, I'm gonna have to look at this again. When I look at my app and it says, you know, it says device version, this one, my Hero 4 Black says 3 something. Why, how could that even be? And this one says 4.01 and a whole bunch of, I gotta look at that again. Something's funky about that. So let's do a little roundabout here. I'm gonna take you down by the what's that, Salmon Creek? Yeah, Salmon Creek, the little creek I stop at a lot. I stopped this morning at it. We're gonna go by there, and then we're gonna, instead of going straight past the cedar mill, we're gonna turn and go down that hill where it winds down. I don't know the name of the road. I never pay attention to road names, but it winds down. That can become really cool looking with the fall leaves. and it's a real cool look to look down at. You can see it winding down the hill. Of course, the GoPro probably, well, it's not the GoPro, it's the wide-angle lens. Yeah, I keep saying it's the GoPro's fault. It's just a wide-angle lens. That's normal for any wide-angle lens. Putting it in super view just is like an extremely wide lens. But anyway, the wide angle of this thing kind of takes away from that sense of hills and stuff as you're driving. That makes it look like you're going a lot slower too. You go railing through something, you watch it back on the video and you're going, I thought you were going fast. You know, you hear tires squalling and everything else, and GoPro just makes it look slow. The lens makes it look slow. You might as well call it GoPro, because nobody else does what the GoPro does with the super view and the extreme wide angle. So I guess we'll just keep it the same. But I get comments back going, I'd never get a GoPro or whatever. I'm going, no. Oh, look at the deer sitting there. Oh, look, a whole bunch of them. 5 of them. 6 total. There's like 3 or 4 of them sitting down. Some big old bug. I don't know if you heard that. Boom. Something just tagged my shield. Good old boy on his 4-wheeler. Make sure you don't drive out in front of me here. Side. Oh. It's a goat. I was about to say, look, there's another deer. It was a cow. That mailbox down here, I always look at that thing and think it's an animal standing in the road down there. It just seems like such an odd place for a mailbox. But I guess there is that little dirt road there. There's probably a house or 2 up there. Probably stuff up there I haven't explored. There's probably a dog up there that hasn't chased me. I've been good this year. I've avoided the dog. Well, no, I had a little bit of one yesterday. Yeah, I did have a dog chase yesterday. Great big old mastiff looking thing. That was a creepy looking dog. Oh, look how pretty this is back here. I shouldn't be so excited about how pretty it is, because that means the end is near. And this will just look wet and miserable here pretty soon. And I'll probably need to turn the spider back in so I can get it there on a dry day. Just think, oh, you know what? On this day, October 12th of last year is when I turned in the white 2014. So at least I'm getting this one for one more day. The very least one more day. It's supposed to be nice this week, so I'm gonna ride her as much as I can. With these cool foggy mornings, though, I probably won't be riding a street glide that much. I'll probably save that for the weekends. Plus I got a pretty good backlog of street glide videos. I don't want to burn you guys out. Yeah, no, right where I'm going. Ooh, that guy is a Ford fan. Because it's got a driveway full of Fords. Oh, but this little, you guys know which road I'm talking about once I get to it. Hope that's not too much wind noise. It feels very good with the shield open. The air is so incredibly fresh. Plus it just like intensifies the smells. You know, when you're behind a windscreen, you close your shield down, you just smell like the inside of your helmet more than anything else. I mean, you do get a lot of the outside smells, but you wouldn't want to have bad breath and sneeze inside your helmet, because the smell of your bad breath would stay there. That's a horrible thought, but Luckily, I usually sneeze. If I'm gonna sneeze, it's usually in the mornings. So if anything gets splashed around, it'll be the smell of whatever cinnamony, minty, whatever toothpaste I used that morning. You ever get that funk smell? You know, you ride in the summer and your head sweats, you know. You can't help it. It's just that hot, you know, that even the venting doesn't keep your... So that's crazy. There's a piece of a rainbow right there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like an arch of a rainbow popping up right there. Is there that much moisture in the air? Well, if this Hero 4 is going to wig out, it's already doing it. I'm telling you what, if this one does it, I just give up. But for my Hero 4 Black wall patch, here's the hill. You only got 30 days to replace it. Get your money back anyway. Yeah, look at this. I love that look of this road, where you can see it winding down through there. Daggone, I got my being too aggressive, making my brakes squeal now. Wow, you can see the humidity in the air down there. Well, I guess I better conclude my little ride home motovlog. Enjoying this nice one. Whoa, that was weird. It just all of a sudden it's warm. Wow, just like a humid warm thing just hit me. That's kind of weird. Wow, that's really strange. Probably heat coming off of fields from the sun being on it earlier or something. Who knows? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, noticeably warm all of a sudden. What is it, 68? Give it a second to react here, but anyway. Going down 505 once again on the end of one of my motovlogs. I'm gonna bid you adieu. There's Kangas. That's where the cedar mill is. We were on Kangas for a little bit there until I turned off and made the loop. But anyway, I appreciate you guys once again hanging out and listening to the ramblings of a guy on a spider. You know that guy. Today I was that guy. But yeah, all goofing aside, I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out. All your lovely comments. It feels like that's repetitious. I always say that. I just doesn't feel like, I feel like my thank yous aren't heartfelt. I promise you they are. I really do appreciate it. So before I say something that just makes a fool out of myself, I think I should roll out. No, I wouldn't say anything stupid. But anyway, I do appreciate it. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll see you now. Bye-bye.